Oceanic Relief, we're a vertically integrated cannabis company. So we are a standard licensed producer of Health Canada that hold all the licenses from medical sales to recreational sales. And then we also have a retail chain here in Newfoundland with 9 retail locations from Port aux Basques to St. John's. You know, I wasn't very knowledgeable about cannabis before I started Oceanic, and it was a situation where I helped my husband's grandfather accidentally with his medical journey. And it was an aha moment for me, realizing the potential of the healing of this plant. There's 2 things that I learned right away about cannabis. You know, I didn't know a whole lot, and the stigma still exists. So I wanted to make sure we broke down those walls. Our grow facility is in a retrofitted fish plant in Buren, Newfoundland. So we retrofitted a 60,000 square foot facility. My husband and my partner in life and in business, Colin, he and a small team refitted the entire facility.
We wanted to start something together, so we got the fish plant, and she had the drive to deal with all the government officials, and I just kept my head down and worked.
We started our retail journey with our flagship store in Buren. We had the first drive-through in Canada, and then we served coffee. And that, again, was to educate people. When we normalize something, then we can be educated on it. When I phoned the town and asked them about, you know, purchasing the fish plant and my intention, the mayor, Kevin Lundergan, said to me, all I want to see is lunch boxes going in and out of that place. He's like, and we will be happy. So, you know, successfully, we have employed 90 people on the payroll across Newfoundland, but about half of them reside here in Buren. People who used to work in the fish plant for 20 years, and now they're retiring with us. So that just makes my heart explode, and they're happy.
I worked at a fish plant before I worked here, and it brings this new life, this new charisma, and everybody in Buren, I think, is super excited about it.
I've never been more supported by a government or a community than I have by the town of Buren. So that right there is the reason why I call this place home. A friend of mine told me when I was starting this industry, fail fast and pivot. And that has been something that has stuck with me every decision I make. And there's been a lot of failures, but I don't believe in failures. I believe in, like, that's where you learn, that's where you pivot, and that's where the universe or whoever is trying to, like, say, no, go this direction. I make the decision and we just go. And I coach my team to do that too. It's like, okay, that was yesterday, let's move on. I would say that, like, majority of the success is the team that I have around me. Hire or find people who are way smarter than you. And that's what I have done, you know, like I don't know everything, but I will find people who do. The cannabis industry as a whole is so new, so there's so much opportunity for growth. And, you know, I sit on a couple national boards where we are trying to make change. I think it's going to be slower than what we want, but that's okay. You know, slow is good. The challenges that I faced, I mean, I'm sure there is a sprinkle on top, the fact that I am a woman, but I choose not to acknowledge those. They don't exist to me.
She's a hard worker, very dedicated. She knows every single thing that's going on in this building and the industry as a whole.
I've learned and met so many amazing people, and I see everyone around me raising up with Oceanic, and that to me is what it's all about. Our brands will be, and are international now, but will be globally recognized soon enough, and it's just coming from this little place in Buren.